look at that. We're live. We are live. I want to apologize that we are 11 minutes behind. You know, those tech things. But I want to welcome you. I think Selena is here and Claire is here. And I want to thank you guys for joining us. We have comments at the bottom. I want you guys to share, any comments that you have, any questions that you have, and I'm super, super, super excited to get started. As you guys know, you signed up to pretty much learn and understand Mailchimp so you can deliver your freebies, and you won't have to utilize an outside source like lead pages or entre pages. Though I love those, I understand that, things can get expensive. So before we jump right in, if you can pop in the comments and let me know that you can hear me, that you can see me, that would be super, super bomb. And while I wait on that, let's see. Let's check these comments out. Yeah, right. They're no fun. Tech issues are no fun, but we are live. So if you can pop in and let me know if you guys can see and hear me, that would be bomb. And I'm going to pop in the comments, make sure, because make sure you hit play. There we go. So I'm just going to make sure you guys are, getting in, and then probably have to restart talking. You never know. Yay! Somebody can see and hear me. So that means let's get started. So I just want to let you know, I am Quinteria Moss. I'm known as the Tech VA. I'm showing up in the atmosphere to just pretty much train on tech issues, whether it's pretty much Mailchimp, Entrepreneur, Optimize, Press. People seek me out to train them or assist them in getting those systems and tools set up. Today, again, we're just going to be talking about Mailchimp. I'm going to walk you through live quickly and thoroughly on how to get your freebie out there utilizing only Mailchimp, so you won't have to go find lead pages. So we're just going to jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and here and there you might notice that I'll be sharing in the comments, because I do have awesome participants who are not allowed to hear, but they can see my comment. All right, you guys, so I am going to get started and go ahead and share my screen. And you probably see me twice. All right. So we are screen sharing right now. I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see. You're going to watch me jump around. There we go. So I'm already logged into my Mailchimp dashboard. This is the first thing that you see when you sign in. Immediately, ignore this. I currently use ConvertKit. So some of this is just inactive as of right now. But the first thing I want you to do is we're going to pop over to your list. And so these are all the lists that you create. And I have so many. As you can see, I have like 20 pages that I had to transport over. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here and hit create list. So this is like the first ultimate part of getting started. You're going to go ahead and name your list. I'm going to do, let's do Mailchimp. And we're doing this together. So, if we run into some blinks or some pauses, my apologies ahead of time. You're going to go ahead and put your email address. A lot of times when you use a Gmail address, the deliverability can be a little bit low, especially when you're using an outside source. So you can try different things, because it pretty much depends on who you're using. Some people, it works awesome using your Gmail address. Some people, it works horribly. I just try to use my domain email address to make it simple. I'm going to go ahead and put my name here. Some people like to put their company name. I like to personalize it and have my name, but this is what people will see when they get an email in their inbox immediately. And so right here, they're pretty much asking you to put why people signed up for your list. So I'm going to generalize it, but you can just be like, hey, you signed up for my recipe book freebie. And I actually can utilize something that's already there. Yay. And so as you grow your list, you can, click here and utilize something that you've already typed, and then personalize it for the list that you're currently creating. Now, one thing I want you to know, and it's probably a good thing to have, is a P.O. box. And I only say this because right here, Mailchimp is really strongly about having your address. And so sometimes people put inaccurate addresses there. I put just my street there. I plan on getting a P.O. box to update that in my new email marketing system. But either way, you know, just have your company name and your address there, and you can edit it to change it as you need. Now, I'm not going to go thoroughly over what these are. I'm happy to train you on that, but that's not what the training is about today. But you can select which one, you know, you will like. You know, the daily summary just pretty much says that they're going to email you a summary of people that unsubscribe to subscribe to you daily, which can get that can be very useful with your marketing. And then you can have one-on-one options where they email it every time, and a one-on-one if they email it every time when someone unsubscribes. And then we're going to click save. So immediately you get the option to create a sign up form. This is where we're going to go to get the sign up form created. I like to be general and just select the general form. Now this is the money maker. Now when you're pushing out your freebie, whether it's an ebook, it's maybe a webinar like today, whatever it is, you know, like I say, you need a landing page. You need that list that we created that will connect to this page that we're about to create. And that way, when people sign up, we're gathering their emails and pretty much marketing you. So this is where everything happens. So the first thing we're going to do is design, if you can see me, I'm doing big air quotes right now to the landing page. And so we're going to click over to design it. You typically don't have to do that. You can do it under build it, but you can get more options under design it. And so the first thing we're going to do is add a beautiful header to make this page look something appealing. And so how I did that, I just hovered over and then I'm going to hit use image. Now here we have the option to upload a picture of your own. I have already pictures in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and utilize something that's already in here. And so we hit select. You can change the sizing. As you see, 600 by 200 is what I have. Those proportions worked visually. So, and I'll send this over to you in email what I suggest on the image sizing, but that works proportionally to make it visual, but not oversized. But some people do larger, but again, it depends on the customization that you want. If you want to link that picture, you have that option. So if someone was to click on that picture, they can be sent somewhere. So that's completely up to you. And then we'll click save and insert image. And so boom, we already have a header. Again, this can be made bigger, this can be made smaller. It all depends on how you want your page to look. Please be aware that this is the bootstrapping way. So there's not a direct way to add additional images or anything like that. A quick tip is you can go into Canva or PicMonkey and you can create a big enough, look at that, y'all gonna see my Facebook notifications. You can see, you can create an image that is pretty much visually how you want your page to look, and then upload that image into this particular option. And so just in case you wanted more than this there, then I will create the image to show all of that and then upload it. Now, once we add the header, we're going to keep the email address slot. We're going to keep the first name slot. I just like to gather those information, but of course we're trying to personalize it. So as you notice, I hovered over here and I hit edit. We're going to add a little bit of text. Just again, we're trying to get these people to opt in, so we're letting them know what they're grabbing. And so I have something here that I can grab. It's kind of how I got you guys here. And so I'm gonna just paste that here, and you have plenty of options to spruce that up. You can highlight it, you know, center it, change the colors here, bold it, underline, whatever you feel like you need to do to make it visually appealing for your page. Anybody that knows me on here knows I am no designer whatsoever. So I'm not the one to give design tips. I'm just showing you how to get it on there. And so as you can see, all the pretty pink. I don't know why it's pink. Pink is not my color, but pink is what I selected. And once you do that, we'll just hit save and close. We want something a little darker so it won't be so highlighted. And boom, we have a good header image. We have the text pretty much letting them know what they're signing up for. And again, I haven't read this in a while, so make it something where it's really grabbing their attention to where they're like, oh yes, I need to sign up today. Now, if we go back up here into the designer options, you can change even more of this. So if you notice here, we can change the background of the actual page. And so how you do that is just clicking here. If you know your branding colors, you can change it here. And bam, you see, we have the entire page change. And so you can play around with those colors to visually change how you want the page to look. And if you want to see what people are seeing, there's a link here. And this link, by the way, will be the link you will be sharing amongst your tribe to get them to sign up. And I always like to see, what would people see? And so, boom, look at that. Look at that page that we created. Boom, 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 boom. And so there's many options that we can go into to really design it. We can change the header sizing. This is the header area. And so if we adjust the sizes here, it will just pretty much adjust the space that is allowed here. I believe there's no need to change it, but again, it depends on the visual needs that you want. So just play around. Again, disclaimer, no designer here, so don't have any design options for you, but I want to show you the different options that you have. And so you can change what is called the body background, which would be here. And well, let's not do the same color. And so if you see here, it changes what this background looks like. And obviously we're not going to do red. Red would just kill the purpose of live here. And so we're going to just change that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So white, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To white. But yes, you're allowed to change this background color. And as you know, this particular text, I chose the color within here. So as you change the background color, be aware of the color of your texting. But you'll find it here under body and under foreground. And then you can go in here and change, what the default text looks like. Let me play around here. And so if you notice here, hold up. Just play around. I honestly typically do not change much of the body because I like the background colors. I like to match my background colors with my header so it all blends and looks like more of a PNG. But you're allowed to, like I said, go in and change those items. Now, translated is if you would like to go in and change like what the button says, what this option for the name says, so there's just 2 ways to get to it. So if we click here for email address and we're like, oh, well, you want to get fancy and be like, pop your email here. And then hit save. Boom. Pop your email here. So just play around with, put your energy into it, put your spirit in it. Have fun with it. But we're creating a page here. Remember, this is where they're opting in. This is where they're seeing you. And so you definitely want to, play around. But if you head over to Translate, you can play around even more. And the main thing I like to change is what the subscribe button says. What the subscribe button says. A lot of people don't like to subscribe to the list. So you can say, get your ebook now. And if you notice, I'm talking about an ebook. I'm talking about a webinar all on this same page. But it doesn't matter because no one's going to see it but you guys. But always make sure you hit save. But you have so many options in here. If you were to add additional sections for the address line, the city, the country, all those different things, you can change what it visually says. And then make sure you hit save here. And then it will show up here. So those are the logistics of the landing page. So if we move forward, remember that this is the link that you will share with your tribe. Now we need to move forward with actually making this a funnel. So if you pop over to the thank you page, with the thank you page will look similar to your landing page. So be aware of that. The main thing that you can come in here and adjust is your text. And so with the text, you want to, let them know that maybe they need to head over to their, head over to their inbox to confirm, that they want this. I like, if you notice when you had seen my thank you pages, I like to be, particular, add this to your calendar, share it with your friends. And so you can hover over these options to edit here. And again, it's just a text box where you can bold it, change the colors, change the texting, and then put it all here. And then once we complete that, please understand that the funnel is once they sign up, they see this page to where they're opted to know that they need to head over to their email address. When they head over to the email address, the next thing they're going to get is a confirm email. And you can go here to adjust that email here in the opt-in confirmation email. So with that email, you just pretty much let them know to subscribe to the list. I do not change that. I just feel like it's a waste of time for me, but a lot of people like to customize that as well. But the biggest thing is that we want to utilize the Mailchimp with the free version. And with the free version, you're not allowed to, quote unquote, use this automation setup. And so you're trying to figure out, how am I going to deliver my freebie? How is, once they click on confirming their email address, they're going to receive my freebie and, be able to receive the PDF or receive the ebook. So under this drop down menu, we're going to go down to the final welcome email. And so this is the immediate email that they receive after they confirm their opt-in. And so this is where you will pop in the details for your PDF. And so let's just say you've already uploaded your PDF in Google Drive or Dropbox. That link is provided, and you will share that information here. You can personalize it and, say, and typically most people welcome emails is super long, and I'm, typing a super long email right now would defeat the purpose. But you will pop in the information here and then be like, click here to download. Then, highlight, hit the insert link, and pop your link here. You can do the email address, not the email address, the web address if you have the direct link to your Google Drive or your Dropbox. Or you can head over and upload the file directly into your Mailchimp by hitting upload here, finding that PDF, selecting that PDF, and I believe I have a PDF here. And then Mailchimp will automatically host that PDF for you. So if you don't have Dropbox set up, if you don't have Google Drive set up, you can still make this work. Hit insert. Of course, customize this how you would like, add all the details, let them know when the webinar is, tell them what's in the ebook, whatever you feel you need to share to really get your point across for them, thanking them for downloading your freebie, letting them know what to look forward to. But you would enter all of that information here without needing to pay the $10 a month for the automation for Mailchimp. Make sure you hit save and close because it is saving as you go automatically. Unfortunately, this part cannot be removed. Please understand this part cannot be removed. A lot of clients have, reached out and say, well, how do I remove that? That's icky. A trick that some people do is right here, they put an entirely lot of spacing here with dots to knock it down to the bottom of the email. It just puts a lot of space in between what they're saying, and it's just pretty much popped at the bottom of the email. But this just allows you to get your point across visually, beautifully, and free. Straight up, a lot of times we try to make things harder than they need to, but we have tools out there such as Mailchimp for our new business owners to where we can create that landing page, create that thank you page, set up the initial welcome emails, and get your information out. And if you noticed, I did that in like, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So the point is, it can be done, and there's a lot of customization that can happen within here. I feel like if you take too long to focus on, oh well, this needs to be that color, and this header has to look like this, and oh, it needs to say this, you're not going to get anything done. Straight up. Nothing's going to get done. Nothing's going to get completed. Nothing is going to get sent. But let me tell you one thing that ain't going to get sent. If you don't click here and say send that final welcome email, it's not going to happen. Always make sure that this box is selected when you set up this funnel. And this is literally a funnel. They sign up, they see the thank you page. After the thank you page, they head over to the email, they confirm, they can see another thank you page, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. And then they get another email with their freebie. Boom. That's your beginning funnel that you have set up. So what are we waiting on? Now, since we have about 2 minutes to spare before I jump into the comments, I want to show you one thing here. If you notice, you can create the confirmation thank you page. This is free information, you guys. This is where you can pop in a good tripwire. This is the thank you page they see once they confirm their email address. So if you have something else you want to offer them really quick, to thank them again for signing up, to thank them again for showing up, whatever it is that you're offering, you can go here and edit and add that information here. Again, you guys, this is all with the free Mailchimp. Like the free Mailchimp. Oh, I'm back on the screen. Hi. So I'm going to pop over to the comments. I know that was quick, but that's the point. You want to know what's happening? I'm going to put your replay together so you can see how to do this broken down with more details on the design. If you went through this with me, with your Mailchimp, because I know a few people popped on my Facebook and said, I'm going to do this with you so I can get this out there, then I'm excited to know how that went for you. I want you guys to pop up some links so I can see how it looks for you. But what I'm going to do is pop in the comments, and I'm just going to open it up to anything about Mailchimp. Since I have it open, I might as well. So if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, go ahead and pop it here, and I'm happy to share my screen and show you some things. And if it was something that I mentioned today that was too quick because I talk quick or too unclear, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to clarify for you. So let me pop over here. I said I wasn't going to be popping my map today. Uh-oh, Claire was having trouble. Yep, this is so Mailchimp. This is so Mailchimp. Oh my goodness, I hope, okay, so I'm hearing that it's been a little blurry. I'm not understanding why I played it in the background for me and it wasn't too blurry. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out the replay. If the replay looks blurry, then I'm going to specially create this for you guys so you can know how to do this all via Mailchimp. Because this is really cool that this is all being done via Mailchimp. Something that's free. You click, you sign up, you get your freebie out. Claire, was you ever able to Can you guys still hear me? Pop in the comments and let me know if you can still hear me. My apologies if it is blurry. If it is still blurry, again, I will be popping in your inbox with a very cute one. So no blurry. We don't like tech headaches, but it looks like it's happening today. But looks like no one has any questions or comments as of right now. I'm super, super, super thankful that you guys popped in and share with me. Yay! Well, you guys can still hear me. Before I head out, I want to see if you guys had any Mailchimp questions or concerns. Otherwise, I'm going to get you guys free play together so you can start pushing those freebies out via Mailchimp. Give it a few minutes because I don't know if there's a delay with the comments. And so I do definitely want to make sure that you guys are able to utilize me while I'm live with Mailchimp open with all the answers or most of the answers, or I'm going to find the answers. Okay. So no questions as of right now. I'm going to get you guys replay together. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. My apologies if the visual was blurry, but I guarantee you your replay will not be, and it will be in your inbox soon. It's time to demand some respect from tech, you guys. Follow me on Facebook if you want similar trainings like this. Again, it won't be blurry next time. We're going to get this up. An unanswered question. Can you pop your question in the comments again so I can go ahead and answer, love? And I will wait for that because I want to make sure we answer those questions. I should have had some music. I like music, yeah. And this is my first webinar. So yay to all the things that I learned, and I'm going to be sharing what I've learned with creating this today. A lot of neat things I've learned. Oh, there's the question, I think. Let's see. Yes, this is Mailchimp. This is Mailchimp. I'm sorry if you didn't catch me when I seen that. I see your question. This is so Mailchimp. We are creating the landing page, the thank you page, the confirmation email, the confirmation page they see after they confirm their email, and then the welcome email that they will see after they confirm the email, all with Mailchimp, all with the free Mailchimp. So you don't have to pay for the $10 one unless you want advanced automation or I guess prettier emails. But again, all of this is created with the free subscription of Mailchimp. Oh, that makes my day. I'm super excited that you learned a lot today. I'm going to be popping in your inbox with a better visual of what I created, and I'm opening my inbox to you to let me know if you have any questions as you get your freebie out. And one thing I want you guys to do is share with me your freebie. I would love to see what you created utilizing this subscription because, again, we really don't know what we don't know. And now that we know, it's time to show up. So again, I'm truly thankful for you guys coming with me live. And let me get your replay together. Ta-ta.